Hello there, and welcome back to my Let's Remember on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, this is part 6, and in this part we're going to be finishing up with the old mansion stuff that needs to be done, and then go to the next area. So, there's not too much to finish off in the mansion. It's just the old odds and ends here and there. Well, it's doing its usual creepy texty loady thing, like, ooh, survival horror. I'm gonna have a swig of my drink and carry on. Right, so first things first, now I'm gonna keep this one. It's perfect that there's only one left of ink ribbon, as we will definitely need that for the ending. You'll see why later if you don't know. And we're gonna get the old lighter out, as we need the lighter. Right then, let's go. So we're going to go upstairs. We're going to go in the places I've not been in. If you remember, there's a place where I need a lighter. And, well, you don't know we need a lighter, but I think we need a lighter in that room. And there's some herbs where Richard died. All that stuff. We're just going to maybe go and get those shotgun shells as well. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. We'll do that. And then we'll go to the basement. We'll go into the hole that Yawn made. We'll go through the basement. We'll go that way around. Why not? Why not indeed? Right. So, yeah, just going to tidy up the mansion. I mean, I don't need to do this. I can go straight to... If I was, like, playing this speedy, I would not be doing any of this. But I want to show everything off. I might have missed a file, though. I'm slightly worried I might have done that, but if I have. Do you know what? I've never actually been this way on the second revisit of the mansion, so I do not know if there is any hunters in here. I actually have no clue. We'll soon find out. We'll hear it. No, I don't think there is. I wonder if Richard's still there, though. Or was the hunters nommed him up? It's quite possible. I could do with actually using one of those, but I'll leave it. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. Grab those. We'll mix those in a minute if we need to. Is Richard still there? No, Richard's gone. He's gone. What would have been pretty cool if the game did this is if they made those down comrades that you saw become zombies. That would have been pretty cool, actually. Nope, don't think there is any hunters in here. Don't hear them. Right, we haven't been in this room yet, so we'll pop into here and we'll show it off. I think we need the lighter in this room. I know for a fact you need it in the remake, so I'm not sure if we need it in the original. I might be completely wrong. There is an ink ribbon there. No, I think we do absolutely need it in this thing here. If I can get around. A candle. I think if you use the lighter on here, you light it up. And it brights up the room, and then that allows you to see an item behind that chest of drawers there. Would you take the clip? No. Not really. I don't need it. Decorative plates on the wall there. Yeah, if you move this out of the way, there's also an ink ribbon there, but I'm not having it. No, thank you. Is there a zombie in here? Oh no, no zombie. Yeah, if you didn't light the candle, Jill would say it's too dark to see in here. And you get some acid rounds for your reward, yeah. I thought it was acid rounds, and that's very, very useful. Very nice indeed. So definitely worth the backtrack for that. And then we are going to go back into Yawn's room and see if those shotguns are still there. Pick them up if they are. And then we'll head back to the hole. Yeah. It's not been too bad doing this, actually. Actually, I will make a detour downstairs to drop off what I don't need. I'll need some inventory space. Oh, the shotgun's still here. Yes, they are. Lovely. I will grab those right now. Beautiful stuff. 40 shotgun shells in total. That is a generous amount of a shotgun. In Chris's scenario, you don't actually get the bazooka. It's a Jill-only weapon. Chris gets another weapon, like that's just his, that he just gets, which is completely useless if I'm honest. But so I think in places where there would be grenade rounds, there would be shotgun shells or clips, I believe. So the shotgun's not too bad against the hunters, so you're not really at too much a disadvantage. And the Magnum is also great against the hunters. I think it kills them outright, or 2 of them. So Chris does still have good means to take care of those evil gits. I think that's what the Itchy Tasty letter's on about, the shaved gorillas. That's what the hunters look like to me a little bit. Anyway. Now, if we could go back down that way and go through the passcode door. But we won't. We'll go through the hole. We'll go through the basement as we're closer to it. Actually, do I want to drop off? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I'll drop off that lighter. We'll drop off the lighter. And those acid rounds, and we'll be done. I'm not sure if there's any more hunters along the way now. There might be some in the new part of the mansion that we haven't, through the passcode door, through the basement. But I'm not sure actually. A shotgun should suffice anyway. But I do need to make some inventory space. There's things that need to be collected. I'm hoping to get this game completed tonight. There's not too much left of the game to be done, really. Just the mansion, another area, and then the final area. So it's getting close. I'd say we're 2/3 into the game now. It's actually a shorter game. It's a long game, but it's also a short game. It's one of those weird ones where you think it's longer, and it's not. But it is. But it's not. It's weird. It's like a short game, but it also feels long. If you get me. I'm not making no sense, am I? Anyway, right, so we'll go up, go through the hole now, and we'll show the basement. Now, in the DualShock version, the music is fantastic. It's like someone just, like... Honestly, it sounds like a farting trumpet, and it's just, it's brilliant. There's a whole story about the musician who did that, and how it was a deaf musician, and it was like, but it turned out he wasn't, and it was all ghost written and everything. And there's the whole story and palaver about that we won't get into. But people do diss and complain about that audio track. Like the audio tracks from the DualShock version, but it's not that bad. There's some really good tracks on it, and there's some really, really awful tracks on it. But if you change the instrumentation of the basement to something different, like strings, it actually sounds fine. So I think it just mocks that up. Anyway, there's a rope. Will you descend it? Yes, you can go down via the rope. Interestingly enough, there isn't actually a like a rope cutscene. Anyway, we will examine this. There's a switch below. Will you push it? Yes. Now, in the remake, that grave has actually got some importance to the story, but in the original, they had to cut that out, so it has no importance. But that's why I like the remake, because there's a ladder. Will you descend it? That's why I like the remake. Because they brought back stuff they had to leave out due to time constraints or whatever in this game. So, but this is really good creepy music too. It's zombies. You'll know, that's what I love about the Resident Evil games. You know what's around the corner. You can understand what enemy's gonna be there, because they all have unique. Where's he off to? They all have very nice, unique foot sound, like walking animation, sound effects, not animations, which I think is ingenious. I'm not sure how close he is. That is the real problem with the pre-rendered games. You never know where they are. Is he close or is he... No, no. Is he around the corner? Oh, there he is. Blow his head off, Jill. Lovely. Oh, some shotgun shells. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll have those. Lovely. Yeah, the basement music in this version is much better than the one in the DualShock version. But then there's some really nice mansion music in the DualShock version. It's just... I think people just listen to the basement soundtrack and then just thought it's all rubbish. But if I've sat through... I mean, I have it on, like, my Winamp, because I still use Winamp, because I'm that old. Like, I have all the files on there, and some of them are really nicely made. Oh, something's eating something. Those are eating those. That poor thing on the floor. There's some herbs there, so get them woke up. If you just... Oh, they're still not woken up. No, they really don't care, do they? Oh, wonderful there, Jill. Hello. There we go. Let's get out of there. Wasted a shotgun shell doing that. Heads up. Where's he off to? Yeah, I still think these heads look like stone. Where are you going, guys? I do feel that the heads look like stones. Right, let's check what this guy... Has he got... That guy ain't got anything, or is he just going to pick up the hurt? Oh, brilliant, yes. I'll tell you what, that's actually very handy. Because what I'm going to do is use one of them and then combine the other one with the two there and get myself a full heal. Lovely. That's actually very, very useful. And then use that. For some baffling reason, in the original Resident Evil game, 3 green herbs make the herbs go grey. How does that work, Capcom? Silly. Look at that, grey. Mmm, delicious grey powder. Mmm. What's it going to say? It's a mixture of 3 green herbs. Oh, let's wait for this thing to get onto the screen and we'll just blast it. There it goes. Come on. Oh, come on. There we are. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Right. And then we are done. And we can get out of here. You unlocked it. And then this takes us to the kitchen, if I remember correctly. Yep, the kitchen. Here's the kitchen. There's a zombie down here, but he is alive. He will... I think he will nom you. Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. Bloody blimey. Alright. Have another one. Have another one then. Bloody hell. That guy was thirsty for shotgun shells. Bloody hell. 3 of them he took. Whew. They freeze it. It has not been used for a long time. Oh, that must stink then. Actually, the water is not supplied to us, so this whole place must stink with, like, rotten zombie things. It's dusty. It has not been used for a long time. An oven. It's badly rusted and does not seem to work. Oh, that's an oven. It's a microwave, that looks like. I love this. You get all that dramatic cutscene. It's like, oh no, what is it? And it's just a zombie. Oh, whoops, bugger. Oh, bugger. There we go. I can't believe I missed... Well, that is poor playing on me. My goodness. My apologies. Yeah. You get this dramatic cutscene like, oh no, it looks like a super hunter or something. Nah, mate. It's just a regular old zombie. My apologies for missing that headshot. It is a little tricky to get to line it up correctly if you've got the weird angle like that. I mean, I haven't played this game for a while neither. About 2 years ago last time I played this game. Anyway, now, there is an elevator there. If you go all the way around, you will unlock this door. You have unlocked it. And that will take us back to where we first met Kenneth, if you remember. And with that, I think we can use this elevator. The elevator does not seem to stop on this floor. Oh, never mind. You have to go to the basement first. You walk downstairs like you really need a poo there, Jill. Sorry, it's just that's what it looks. Oh, that's a bit crass. My apologies. The worst animation I've ever seen in a game for walking downstairs is Countdown Vampires, which I played. Unfortunately, I played a blind Let's Play of that a few years ago, but I was in America at the time. But for some baffling reason, the audio also picked up the local radio station. The microphone picked up the radio station and my voice, and I couldn't use it. I couldn't use the audio footage. So my plan on that is to replay Countdown Vampire, save 3 or 4. Well, it was been about coming up to 3 years ago since I last played it. So maybe around about this time, maybe next year I'll play it. So I'll forget most of it, so I can do a semi-blind playthrough of that game. But I do remember very vividly the way that character walks down the stairs. It is ridiculous. Oh, what the? Oh, no way! Absolutely. Did I have to reload or something? No, I did reload. That is ridiculous there, Capcom. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. Well, that is annoying. I am annoyed at that. I pressed the B button. I did press the B button. I can assure you I pressed that B button and it did not... I'm going to have to chug that herb now. And it wasted a shell, the sod. I'm mad about that. No, I'm not really. I don't care anymore. Already been hit plenty of times. It's fine. Well, Jill is now infected with the T virus. Come here, you. I'm gonna take my frustration out on you. There. Oh, lovely bit of gore there. Right in the camera. Right, let's just go around all the doors. Now, in there is what we need to get. So I'm going to go in here first and grab what we need. It's what we need to get to the next area, so go in here and get it. That would be a wise decision. There's also nice, nice amount of grenade rounds too. Oh, come on, Jill. So there's 2 sets of explosive rounds, which is fantastic. I think in later games they don't call it explosive rounds, they just call them grenade rounds. Because, I mean, they all explode, don't they, if you think about it. And then a battery. Now I can move the elevator in the courtyard. I'm glad it tells you that, because some people might not have figured that out. So you pick up the battery, and that's what we need. We can then examine this. There it goes. I don't know what that says. EXV. Zvevv. Now I can move the elevator. I tells you if you examine it too. That's actually very handy. So, yeah, I want to pick that up. Just in case I muck up and I don't have any inventory slots. Saves me having to go to the item box near here. And we carry on going this way. I think my memory serves me correctly. This takes us to the door that was passcode locked. Or at least a corridor that will take you to the passcode lock. Yeah. Come here, you. Yeah, lovely. I bet some people watching this going, oh, why is he using the shotgun? Right, that guy on the floor, I think he is... Yeah. He's eating his mate there. Oh, I can't work with this camera angle. Alright, hopefully I can... best get a better... Yeah. I judge it by the shadows, you see. And this guy here he's awake, so just go around him. Oh, I might have got this wrong, actually. Can't remember which one's the passcode door, then. Is it this one? The door is locked. Yeah, it's that one there. That's where you use the passcode. But you can only... Seems like you can only use it on that side. Never mind. But yeah, some herbs there if you want them. Right. Yeah, I won't bother putting the passcode. I don't need to run around to do it. It just takes us back to this area. Okie dokie then. Right. So that door takes us to the battery. We'll carry on going. Now we've got the battery. We don't need to do everything in here. But if you want to get the good ending, you have to go in this room. There's stuff to do in here. I think there might be zombies or there might be hunters. We'll soon find out. Oh, it's just zombies. That's fine. He says that, but he's been bitten by one, so... Or she's, should I say. And pop. It has not been used for a long time and is dusty. They do like to reuse text, don't they, for fluff. A locked drawer here. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Yes, please. You have used the lockpick. Some Magnum rounds. Beautiful. I'll have them. Yes, thank you. I need to make sure I've got one slot spare for something. We must have one slot spare. I think there's a zombie around the corner. Yep, there it is. Oh, get out of there. It's going through the cupboard there. Right. There's a book here to read. Or a file, should I say. Scrapbook. Raccoon Times, May 27th, 1998. Animal attack? Woman mutilated. May 20. Around 10 p.m, a 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby. Don't know why they wrote passerby like that. On the left bank of Marble River in the Cider district of Raccoon City. Raccoon police assume it to be a grizzly or other animal's doing because there are teeth marks along the mutilated arms and left foot that show considerable power. Since she was wearing a hiking boot on her remaining foot, it has been determined that she was attacked in the Arklay Mountains and fell into the river. They are hurrying to identify the woman. Raccoon Weekly, June 16th, 1998. Monsters in Arklay Mountains? Some people claim they've seen monsters in Arklay Mountains. The monsters are supposedly about the same size of large dogs and usually run in a pack as wolves do. This may sound like a group of ordinary wild dogs, but these monsters are surprisingly fierce and hard to hurt. They say these dogs won't bother you unless you wake them, so you smart readers should stay out of the Arklay Mountains for the time being. But if you're looking for adventure, check it out. You want to try? Don't encourage that, Raccoon Times. Raccoon Times, July 9th, 1998. Mystery on Arklay Mountains. Mountain roadblock. Due to successive disasters in Arklay Mountains, the city authorities have decided to block the road leading to the foothills. At the same time, Raccoon Police intend to begin the search for lost people with the help of STAR's team members. They expect the great difficulty because of the vast size of Arklay Mountains and the primeval forest that covers most of the area. Also, people are still reporting sightings of grotesque monsters in the mountains. Oh. Scrapbook has been filed. Mystery. Intrigue. Most of them are on biology and chemistry. Love this music. Just so, like, good. I just love it. Right, we're going to go through this door. Yeah, not much left to do. But we do need to pop into the save point before we leave to grab a ink ribbon. Oh, I'm not sure if there's a zombie in here. I really can't remember. Don't hear anything shuffling around. Anyway, now the puzzle here is very, very simple. If you just press this button here, there's a switch where you push it. You'll notice that this corner lights up. Something has been placed here, and you notice that has been illuminated there. Like everything else is dusty except that one area. So, obviously, you know what you need to do. You need to push that in the corner. We need to go around, though. This way, like that. Push that like that. And then push it down, and then that will open up that bookcase that you see. You clearly know that's not pre-rendered, so plopping that there. There we go. That leads to the desk there. Most of them are chemistry. Good to know there, Jill. And here is something that we need for the good ending. It is an MO disc, which I think is magnet optical disc. I think what it sounds for, something like that. Anything else on here? I really can't remember. No. Right. I think there's a door around here. I'm sure there's a secret door somewhere, but I can't quite remember. Let me check the map real quick. One of these have a door. It's in the other room. Okay. But yeah, you need that MO disc. You need 3 of them, and that's the first one. It's very, very important. Well, you don't have to get it if you don't want to, but you know. But you'll see why you want to get it. Otherwise, it buggers up the entire series, I guess. The canonical ending of the series. Push this out of the way, or push it the wrong way, should I say? Let's push it for this end, shall we? There we go, and that reveals a little door there. And then this takes you to... This is not really important, this area. So, but it's nice to just see it. It's this room with an ink ribbon, yay, and I think a clip. Whoop-de-doo! Will you take the clip? Oh, I meant to click no, but I did anyway. I collected the clip. What a silly git I am. That doesn't matter. I can look over the courtyard from here. It's a helicopter port. So there we go. A nice view of what looks like to be a part of the mansion or the dormitory in a helicopter port amongst trees. If I could contact the other members from there. Yeah. I can look over the courtyard. You can see it again. It's really, really nice what they've done there, the graphics. I like that. There's an ink ribbon there, but I'm not getting it. You can get it if you want. I'm not. I've got one, so I'm alright for saving. Right, I think that is pretty much the mansion explored. I think that's all the rooms checked out. I will just double check the map, just to make sure I haven't missed a room. Mansion. Nope, they're all seen. They're all seen. There's no map for the base. Is there a map for the basement? There might have been on the wall. I just didn't pick it up. There is. My apologies. Actually, we're going back that way anyway. So I'll pick it up. Because that's how I'm going to get out of this place. I'm going to go back through the mansion and up through the rope. Alright then. Let's get on the elevator and get out of here. So yeah, you need the battery and you need the MO disc for the good. That's what you need here. This is why I wanted to just split this up into 2 parts. Because returning to the mansion is quite lengthy. And this will take us back down to basement. And then through the basement. I'll check if I might have missed a map. It's very possible that I've missed a map. And then after this part, the next part is my least favourite area in the whole of the Resident Evil series. Well, the classic series, should I say. I hate this part coming up. It just... And it's not like it's difficult. It's just annoying. It really is. Grade A annoying. Yeah, I'm going this way. Because I think it is overall quicker to go back this way than it is to go... Yeah. And we can check for a basement map. It's possible I missed one. No, it doesn't look like I do love the music in here, though. Is that the music that plays when you, when the crows, the crow puzzle, the picture puzzle? I can't remember. I think it is. Was there a map of the basement? No, I don't think there was. Well, we've explored the basement anyway. Will you go up the ladder? I will. So we'll go back to save point. We'll dump off what we need, what I don't need, and then we'll probably take the Magnum with us. Actually, I think it's going to be very beneficial to take the Magnum with me, because the place that comes up, you need to be prepared for what's coming up. You have to be mightily prepared. There's one thing we definitely do need. Well, there's two things we definitely do need: with the battery, and also we need the crank as well. And then the Saturn version will have a new enemy type as well. That's unique to the Saturn. So we'll need something to fight them. So it's all about planning. This is the problem with this game. I think more so with this game than the others. That this one really does require some. It's easier to play and more fun to play when you know what's coming up. Because if you don't know what's coming up and you go unprepared, it's a lot of tedious bloody backtracking. Too much backtracking. But I guess, you know, that was Capcom's way of artificially lengthening the game. I mean, this costs, what, £30 back in the day? £35? When it first came out, which is quite £40, something around there. It was quite a lot for a game. I remember the hype between everyone was so hyped. I remember my next door neighbor, because I didn't really have a PlayStation, but my next door neighbor at the time, I was quite young when this first came out. I wasn't super old when this first came out. I remember he was really excited to play this, and I was just excited to having my Sega Mega Drive, if I was honest. Right, so we need to keep that. We need to pop that away. Do not need that. Pop that away. Plop that away. I think I'd rather have the Magnum, if I'm honest. No, actually. No. I think I will have the grenade launcher. Bear with me here. This is very... I need the square crank. We need that for the gate. Flame rounds must have. I'll pop those back. I'll replace those with the bazooka. Where is the bazooka? Where is the bazooka? Hold on. Magnum round, Semo disc, lighter, Beretta, nothing. Eagle yeah. Oh, there you are. Oh, I won't take those with me, actually. And, I'll replace that with the ink ribbon. There we go. I think that is everything. That's good. That's good. Let's go. I'm trying to think ahead of what I would need, because you don't get an item box in this next area. You get a save point, but not an item box. You get an item box in the area, but it's right at the end. And it's really aggravating they didn't put an item box. So you kind of have to pre-plan what you need to take with you. And you need the square crank and you need the battery. And there is a typewriter, but there's no ink ribbons there. And there's also, so you need to bring at least one ink ribbon so you can do a save in the new area. It's aggravating beyond belief, this bloody place. Oh, I hate this. It's we all know it's underground, or whatever they want to call this. It's bloody, I hate it. It's so tedious, and we'll get to it in the next part. Oh, forgot those on to now. Great me. Good going me. Let's equip the better weapon. Actually, they don't even do that much damage, these, does it? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you sod. Oh, he did actually kill it the first time. You better not have put me on... Oh, I'm still on green, fine. Oh, well, la-di-da. Thought the hunters were better than that. Hunters? Pff, ha! Nothing against Jill's legs. That came out wrong. You know what I mean. Wait, is the whole entire area now infested with not lickers? That's the wrong game. That's the sequel. Hunters. Both are very annoying enemies. I think they are now. I think everything's just hunters, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be hunters out here. Wait for it. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, very nice. Look at all those herbs I'm just leaving there. I'll pick them up in a bit. We do need to do a few things. First, we need to go all the way back. The way we came. This way, if you remember. The reason why we need to do this is because we have to pop the black battery in. And, oh yeah, it's raining snakes. Hallelujah, it's raining snakes. Blah, blah, blah. I just don't get why there's just randomly snakes there. Just drop from the sky. One of those weird mysteries in Resident Evil is those just snakes that rain down on you. Any hunters? Doesn't sound like it. Okay, so we'll plop the battery in here. Yep. Boom. I love that. I love the sound effects in this game for the menu. They're my favourite sound effects for the menu. I know the other ones are more iconic because they've been reused more. But I always like the doom, doom sound of going back in this game. It's nicer on the ears. And there we go. Now with that, now the elevator's working, we can now, do I want to pick up, any of those herbs? Nah. I'll be alright. I'll leave them there. They're fine. They're just chilling out. Yeah, but with that, now we have the elevator working, we can go back here, put down the sluice gate, then we can use the elevator to go down there, and then that will stop the waterfall, and that's how we get into the next area. So it's a bit of a good... I like this, actually. It's very tedious going back and forth, but it is it is a puzzler to think, to work out what you actually have to do the first time around. Aggravating if you forget to bring the crank with you the first time around, or, didn't think of it. But that fills up the water. You don't get a cutscene this time. There's just water there now. In beautiful Sega Saturn checkerboard thing there, divering. That's not divering. It's checkerboard pattern. They do call it something. I love that effect though. It's just charming, very charming. Right. Anyway, we're near the end of this part now. It's going on. It's coming up to 40 minutes, which is good. Good timing. Down we go. Use the elevator there, Jill. Thank you. Yeah, there we are. And then we'll be in the new area. Which, like I said, I think this is my least favourite area in the entire of the Resident Evil franchise, perhaps, actually. No, the Hive in Outbreak is definitely my worst area in Resident Evil, the entire franchise. But this definitely is the worst area in the classic. There's a ladder, will you descend it? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. Anyway. Doesn't even have any good music, it's just water dripping, so if you need to pee, I apologise. But here you go, here's a typewriter, just a lone typewriter. You can save your progress with this. Will you use the ink ribbon? I will. And that will be part 6. There we go. Jill, 06. Courtyard Path, B1. So in the next part, we'll be tackling the underground. I think they call it the underground. And we'll see. Also, it looks weird. The rocks just look weird, don't they? It doesn't look like a cave. It just looks odd. Just don't like this area. But anyway, yeah, we'll be going around this tedious place in the next part. But then after this place, it gets to the best part of Resident Evil. But so yeah, until then, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and the series so far. Take care, have a lovely day, stay safe out there, don't get bitten, and bye for now.